The president of Costa Rica on Wednesday removed his security minister and other top officials from the office. This came as the Central American nation recorded its worst year ever for homicides. The opposition parties have criticized him, saying that he has not acted enough against surging murder rates in the country. They have also called out his decision to suspend a proposal to boost street patrols, which he took back in April. Costa Rica ended 2022 with the highest number of murders on record, with a rate of 12.6 homicides per 100,000 inhabitants. Data for the first quarter of 2023 also indicates a 40% jump from the same period last year. Germany will be spending an additional €1 billion in 2023 to cover the costs for refugees who have come to the country, mostly from Ukraine. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz made the announcement on Wednesday. Scholz made the announcement after holding deliberations with 16 state prime ministers, which lasted for hours. The Chancellor said that the agreed sum was on top of the blanket means that the government makes available. The fund will be used for digitalization of immigration offices and to better support municipalities. Ukraine on Wednesday claimed that it has pushed back Russian troops from some of the frontline positions. A senior military officer said that the Russian unit in some parts of Bakhmut have retreated by up to a mile. Yevgeny Prigozhin, the chief of the Wagner Group, has apparently confirmed the claim. He said that Russia's 72nd Separate Motor Rifle Brigade has abandoned its positions in Bakhmut. Prigozhin added that nearly 500 Wagner fighters were killed in the battle. Dozens of Georgians staged a protest outside the country's foreign ministry building on Wednesday. The protest happened against Russia's decision to restore visa-free travel for citizens of Georgia. It was also done against Moscow's move to lift a ban on direct flights between the two countries imposed in 2019. The demonstrators gathered in front of the building as President termed the move as a provocation. The president, whose position is largely ceremonial, has repeatedly accused the ruling Georgian Dream Party of having ties with Moscow ever since it came to power in 2018. She says that the visa liberalization is unacceptable while Moscow's invasion of Ukraine continues. Ukrainian, Russian, Turkish and the UN officials completed the first day of talks on possible extension of the Black Sea grain deal in Istanbul on Wednesday. This after the meeting, Turkish Foreign Minister said that he believes that the deal can be extended for 2 more months. The meeting happened as Russia says that it would not extend the pact beyond May 18th. It has placed its list of demands for removing obstacles to its own grain and fertilizer exports. Moscow says that fulfilling these demands is important to extend the deal further. Egypt has begun mediating a truce between Israel and Gaza officials. This came as hundreds of rockets across the border were launched from the Palestinian side, setting off sirens as far away as in Tel Aviv. Israel responded by targeting Islamic Jihad targets in Gaza. The Israeli military said it hit more than 50 targets, including rocket launching sites. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said that the campaign is not over yet. Indonesian President Joko Widodo has called for unity in the Association of Southeast Asian Nations for deciding on the crisis in Myanmar. The President called on the 10-member body to chart a way forward to de-escalate the spiraling violence in Myanmar. Indonesia is chairing the ASEAN summit this year. For the past few months, it has been trying to engage all sides for negotiating a dialogue to end the conflict, which started in 2021 with a coup. Pakistani authorities have arrested a senior leader of former Prime Minister Imran Khan's party. The arrested leader we are talking about here is Shah Mahmood Qureshi, who served as the foreign minister in Imran Khan's cabinet during his 4-year premiership. 2 other senior PTI leaders have also been arrested, and that are Asad Omar and Fawad Chaudhry. They were also arrested on Wednesday. The leaders have been arrested at a time when Pakistan has seen a wave of violence since Imran Khan's arrest day before yesterday. Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif gave a stern warning to demonstrators on Wednesday as a deadly unrest in the wake of former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan's arrest erupted. Sharif said that such protests will be met with an iron hand. The warning came as the government reported damage and vandalization of more state buildings and assets in the country. At least 5 people have died in violence that has aggravated instability in the South Asian country of 220 million people.